Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty, here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 23. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Thursday to you. Hey, so today is Rivals Rewards Day for you lot. I need to focus on Division Rivals in today's episode, actually, so that we can actually get some rewards for tomorrow, because I've been struggling in it off camera for the last couple of days, which sucks. But yeah, this is EP 23. Hope you're all doing well. Good luck in your Rivals rewards. Let me know what you got if you've saved them or opened them this morning, should I say, and let me know, yeah, if there's any promo players in it for your team that's going in your starting 11. If you enjoy, smash a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Hey, let's get cracking. So this team right here, on paper, to me looks really quite good. I think in theory, I'm not so happy about, obviously, Samuel Umtiti. And then also the two Juve boys, Bremer and Rabiot, not quite doing it for me at the moment, just in recent games. However, I have now realized possibly one of my main errors, or one of the reasons why I might be failing so much at defending lately, is because I did switch from tactical defending, which is just what the default was on for me, to the advanced defending, because people are telling me you need to go through and you need to like hold A more, or if you're on PlayStation, hold X more, literally like the pass button, whenever you're trying to defend, because as you're jockeying, your players will try and take a lunge at the defender to sort of like shoulder barge them out of the way and get that ball back. Now, I've been trying that quite a lot the last few games, and especially in like a scenario like that, against someone like Kimmich, who's not the quickest, and he's quite small as well. I would imagine my centre-backs should be able to barge them out the way. But then one of my mates was like, have you checked your settings? Because I'm having to change it like every game. So I went out of Ultimate Team completely, checked the main game settings, and yeah, it had reset. So I was just doing nothing. I was basically letting people just walk by me, which is, yeah, well done, Tom. I didn't even think to check the settings, and I hope now that I've changed it in the actual main game settings that it sticks. But we'll see about that. Anyway, Alex Morgan, goodbye. I mean, that was 2,000 coins away from what I actually paid for her. I'd seen her down as low as 23,000 coins, so I'm kind of glad that we waited a bit to sell her. Bon Mati is also on the market. I've gone and bought a Jules Koundé to replace Umtiti. I think that was important to get a better centre back in there. And Patry can just come in for Bon Mati, because as much as I would love to use a card like that and would like to try and enjoy it, I wasn't getting anything out of it. It's an expensive card. By the way, Casemiro, I think, just megged me, completely and utterly done me there with a, what do they used to call that? The bridge, I think it was, that we used to call it. There was one FIFA where that was super strong, but yeah, I got bridged and done, but and then I get scored on basically straight from a corner. Awesome. But yeah, Bon Mati just wasn't quite cutting it for me. I think her smaller frame and stuff like that, and maybe not quite as good defensive abilities as Patry, were really standing out to me. Whereas the benefits of her using like great dribbling and passing and stuff, it wasn't apparent. It wasn't working out in my favor. So onto the market you go, and hopefully we can spend the money that we earn from her on something slightly better. So as you can see there, I gave an 89th minute penalty away, and I paused it out of rage. I was about to rage quit, and know what I was doing to my opponent. I would have quit at a draw. And then in my head, I was just like, Tom, you can't do that. It shouldn't be in the game where you can pause it before the penalty's taken. And did it matter? I mean, I'd resigned that game to a loss, but we ran up the other end, got a corner, and then stuck it in to get the equalizer. So I am glad I didn't quit and be toxic to my opponent there. It's just one of them things that goes through your head at the time. But yeah, I hope they removed that situation where you can quit before a penalty is taken, because that is just hoping for toxicity, isn't it? So I get a penalty in the next game and stick it into the back of the net with Oshoala. I've been sort of pushing her out to the wing a little bit. Or maybe I've now put Diani out on the wing. I think I've now moved Diani out on the wing and I'm trying Oshoala back at striker again, just to see if that was working, because again, I've been struggling lately. But I give a penalty away. It's actually the second penalty this game that I've given away. He skied the first one, so I didn't even show it. But yeah, then I gave another one away. And as you can see here, just incredible, impeccable defending and playing out from the back from me. Just not absolutely terrible at all. Not whatsoever. I need to improve on this game. How can I go ahead and get 14 wins in a weekend league and then not be able to beat people in Division 6? I'm quite confused by that. I'll be real. But we end up getting a 2-2 draw, so I haven't won a game yet. I need 3 wins to get my weekly 7, which I want, so that in tomorrow's episode I can open my rivals rewards for you. Bon Mati sold for 9,000 coins more than we paid for her, which is probably break even actually at that price. Basically perfectly break even actually, yeah. And then I've gone out and bought myself Ousmane Dembele. Yes, I bought it at the time where the market is beginning to crash and during a time where he is not in packs and therefore probably an elevated price. So there is no doubt I will lose 50 to 100,000 coins on him by the time I sell him. However, I wanted to try him out. I figured it would be a good card to get in the squad. And I also wanted Kimpembe at the back because I wanted to switch up those Juve players. So I knew that those two would be a perfect link to each other. And I just needed a few extra 1,000 coins from in my club. So I'm down to 26 coins now as I discarded some golds to even get there to buy myself Kimpembe. So in goes Ousmane Dembele, in goes Kimpembe, and in comes Engen as well, the seasonal objectives player that we unlocked for level 25 or 30, whatever it is. We have brought her in to see if she's any good as a CDM next to Patry. If she's not, then we can certainly make changes throughout the game with some players on my bench. And here is how I'm aiming to play each squad. So Ousmane Dembele is going to go up front with Griezmann. Griezmann on the right-hand side, just so I can sort of ball roll inside and then hit that finesse shot across the goalkeeper. That's ideal for me, I think. That's really how I'm going to score the majority of my goals. I'm playing so bad at the moment in Rivals that I think the only thing I can do is really use and abuse the finesse shot plus. That's how I'm getting all of my goals basically at the moment. I've sort of forgotten how to score in any other way. So apologies if you're seeing a lot of finesse shot goals over the next few games and over the last few episodes. That is basically what I'm doing at the moment. And then, so I've set up the 4-2-3-1 and the 4-2-2-2 as well. I've been using this 4-4-2 defensive and I've not been getting on with it. So actually, in this match, ended up going back to 4-2-2-2, which is, as you guys know, as I've said multiple times, that's my bread and butter. And I think it's also on some tactics which I just randomly chose. So it's not one that's, I don't think it's one that's set up with like the 71 depth and stuff. It might well be. I think it might actually, it is, I think, actually. Either way, I think you kind of need to play with that at the moment because until it gets patched where this auto press stuff is a little bit mad, I think everyone needs to be playing on the crazy press. And it does seem like everyone is because I'm not getting any space or time on the ball in the middle of the park. You basically have to force it out wide and that's about all you can do. Hope for a corner so you can score from that or something. Just like my friend here and his Zaniolo. How's that got in? I was 2-0 up in this one, and in the 79th minute, so basically 10 minutes to go, he's ended up scoring this worldie from a Zaniolo who was sort of stood right over the ball. I don't know if he's left-footed. I assume he must be. And it's just a worldie of a power shot that my goalie gets nowhere near. Oh, I just noticed there, that was some sort of Evolutions Zaniolo, so that's who he's chosen for something. So maybe he's actually got quite good shooting, I'm not too sure. But I do win it in the 89th minute. Ousmane Dembele coming in clutch. He's just signed for the club and he's doing business. I actually quite like how he feels on the ball. I've heard quite a few people say that he's an overpriced kind of meh player on this game, but I wanted to sort of figure it out for myself, and I don't believe that currently. I mean, I'm enjoying him at present anyway. So there's a victory. We're now 2 wins away from Division 5. But it's unlikely, after all these losses I've been taking and stuff off camera, that I'm going to get 2 wins in a row and get promoted, is it? So we go into the next match. Ousmane Dembele, I mean, luckily finds the ball to Oshoala, into Griezmann. And then if you're going to give me that space on the left foot and not block the shot, if I can green time it, I pretty much guarantee myself a goal. But in the same way, I'm pretty poor with the making rash decisions in the box with slide tackling and stuff. So if you can get just an inkling of space, then you're gonna find yourself scoring against me. I win a penno. Gvardiol wipes me out in the box. And we step up with Oshoala and bury it in the top right corner. Lovely stuff from her. The blue-haired machine. And we're going to work our way towards trying to go 3-1 up in this one. Diani using that pace quite well. I've actually started using, I don't know if it's new, but it's something that I do now whenever I receive the ball on the wing like that and I'm sort of on the turn, is if you just hold RB and then flick the direction you want to go, the way they take the ball, it's quite a long touch, so if you've got loads of defenders around you, you'll end up losing the ball. But if you're looking to get out into open space, just like hold that RB or R1 button, flick the direction you want to go as you're receiving the ball, and they take like quite a quick touch, turn and go. So yeah, maybe a little tip for you if you're struggling out there to get moving. But 5-1 up in this match, my opponent quits. I feel a lot more like myself now in the attack since we've got Ousmane in there and since we've just changed it up a little bit. I wasn't enjoying Rolfo, I'll be honest, in the left mid spot. In a 4-4-2, I thought, oh, that might be helpful because she's quite good defensively and stuff. But actually, in all honesty, I just couldn't get on with her. So, yeah, anyway. Into the next game. This is actually a promotion game. I nearly, for my own sanity, decided to just pause and quit this one or let my opponent get a goal and then quit so that I didn't get anywhere near promotion, because Division 6 Rivals has been tough for me this week, I'll be honest. It's been a struggle. Everyone's been good and I've been terrible. But as I got into the game and I went 1-0 up, I was like, oh, you know what will be will be. If we win, great stuff. We're on the progression. We'll get slightly better rewards in tomorrow's video. And if we lose, then, hey, no worries, we don't get promoted. But as you can see here, Griezmann is broken. Finesse shot playstyle plus is broken. I am a green time sweat and I can make it happen quite often, and I'm scoring goals literally because of that. It's kind of wild. I was better than this guy though. I'll be real. I was taking all sorts of shots from all over the place and keeping the ball quite nicely and stuff. I think I deserved this victory, and 3-2 was actually fairly kind on my opponent, I think, to be honest. But yeah, we get promoted. So after struggling in Div 6, we're now going to really struggle, I guess, in Division 5. And I haven't actually checked the rewards, but we will be getting some slightly different rewards. Hopefully they're all right. And yeah, we'll get the 7 win rewards for Div 5 at the start of tomorrow's video. So look forward to that. And that was exactly my 7th win of the week as well. So we're up to, what, 49 games out of 50 played in Rivals. How does that compare to you, by the way, for this season? Have I played a lot? Have I played a little? For someone that plays the game every day, I reckon I've played a little. I don't think I've played too many games of Rivals, really. 49 games in 3 weeks at the start of a cycle. Probably could have done a lot more. But yeah, I do find it a bit of a sweaty game mode. So we're going to end the episode just on 5 of these 80+ packs. I haven't really got, excuse me, frog in the throat. Haven't really got many players to put into this SBC in the club. But I ended up just putting some low-rated tradables in there rather than, I'd been just putting untradables in case I needed to make money on the tradables. But I just put a bunch of players that I could have sold into these just to see if we can maybe get something good. I needed about a minute more footage for the episode, and there's always a chance that you could pack a cool special card or something from these. They've not been too kind to me so far. We've had 83, I think, as our most. I was hoping that maybe we'd get a duplicate Robertson in this one just so that I had something else to put into an SBC. But it's Kieran Tierney. He is the Robbo troll this year. And the final one is a German goalkeeper. Go on, be Neuer. No, it's going to be Bernd Leno. So no bueno from those 5 packs right there, and we end on a duplicate as well, which is annoying. So hopefully by tomorrow's episode we can open up our rivals rewards, hopefully start or work on some new evolutions perhaps. You'll know all about that, I guess. And what else? Well, maybe start a new week of rivals and also do some cool SBCs. Fingers crossed. My friends, we've come to the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed today. If you have, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I would love to see 3,000 likes on this episode. That would be awesome. And subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Thank you. You can follow me on social media. The links are down below. Take it easy, my friends. I really look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Leave your comments down below. Who'd you get in your rivals rewards? And yeah, like I said, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace.